What's going on YouTube, man? It's your guy, the BowTie Fragrance Guy. Fragrances, fashion, style, grooming, looking good, smelling great. That's what we talk about on this channel, man. So if you're into that, do yourself a favor. Hit subscribe. It's free, man. I promise you. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So anytime a new video gets uploaded, at some point in time between now and I'm sure 2027, YouTube is going to let you know that I uploaded a video. Hopefully. Guys, I'm feeling great today. I'm drinking my coffee. I got this little coffee cup here from Starbucks. I ordered something one morning and they happened to be doing some type of promo where they were giving away this cup. So I'm gonna be putting this thing to good use. But anyway, so I'm feeling good. I'm gonna talk about some great fragrances. So the list today that we're gonna be talking about, fragrances women can't ignore. Now there's a method to the madness with this list. These are gonna be some very practical fragrances, great for everyday use. All right, we got some times where I talk about fragrances that are specific for like date nights and different scenarios. These fragrances are perfect for like everyday use. I'm talking about they're office safe, gym safe, running errands safe, even date nights. I mean, these are some super versatile fragrances. I have a lot of designer fragrances on this list, so I would say they're more affordable fragrances as well. And at least in this guy's experience, these have been fragrances that have been really attention grabbing as well. So, you know, women have been seemingly finding it hard to ignore these fragrances when I've worn them. They've gotten their attention. So these are great fragrances across the board. So I'm gonna run the intro and when we come back, we'll get into it. If you wanna see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Something on this list for everybody. Promise you. Cheers.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump into it. Remember, guys, I've done all the work for you. If you're interested in any of these fragrances, as many of these as I can find through YouTube shopping, I find them, I find the best price listed, and I pin it to the video. So if you look down there in the corner and click products, you'll find most of the fragrances on this list at the best price that I've been able to find them on the internet. So the first fragrance on the list, this is kind of one of my little secret weapons because I haven't seen many guys, at least for sure, talk about this fragrance from YSL, the Lyrik de Parfums collection. This one is Trench. So practical, man. This stuff is amazing. What you're gonna get with this is tangerine, fig, iris, and neroli as some of the main notes in this fragrance. And again, you'll understand where I'm coming from. If you ever got a chance to put your nose on this fragrance, you'll understand why I would have it on such a list as this. Again, when you think about a fragrance that is so versatile, you can go from the gym to a date, has to be a fragrance that I want to find out more about. And that's exactly what all of the fragrances on this list today encompass. And again, many times I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten compliments or inquiries about what is that you're wearing. But this has that kind of scent profile to it. Again, as anytime you have things that have a nice citrus opening, a little bit of sweetness, again, iris, so it's a little bit powdery. And then of course that fig note, this stuff is really, really, really good for a very practical fragrance wearer. So if you have not got your nose on this, trust me, do yourself a favor and check it out. This is from the Lyrik de Parfums collection of Yves Saint Laurent, and this one is called Trench. Get your nose on it. This next fragrance, guys, comes from Louis Vuitton, but this is kind of like the redheaded stepchild from the collection. Listen, you guys know how much I love Imagination and Lovers and Meteore, limmensite, some of the big names from this collection. This one's been flying under the radar. I've heard people say sometimes the best things in life are hiding right under your nose, and this is one of those fragrances from Louis Vuitton. This is California Dream. Look at the dent. I rock the heck out of this stuff just like the others. This is mandarin oranges, pear, ambrette, and benzoin. Very simple scent profile. And again, I will not sound like a broken record. You guys know the theme of this list. Any place. Any place, again, gym, office, date, errands. Never a wrong time to smell like this. It's very simplistic, but it smells amazing. Definitely a compliment getter as well. It has that Louis Vuitton DNA. I'm kind of coming to really understand. Just like Bond Number 9 has a DNA in all of its fragrances, Louis Vuitton has a DNA in all of its fragrances. Love the musky ambrette here. Just very classically masculine and good and easy to wear. So check this one out, guys. Not as many people talk about California Dream, but trust me when I tell you, it's just as good and very practical as the other fragrances that get talked about a lot from this line. Check this one out, California Dream. All right, guys, another fragrance that fits into this category, compliments, versatility, easy to wear, from the brand of Chanel, the less exclusive collection. This is Boy by Chanel, which is a fragrance I've talked about. Probably won't hear about it on anybody else's channel. That's cool. Lavender, heliotrope, sandalwood, and vanilla. So good, man. So clean and masculine up top. Again, kind of has this aldehydic kind of very clean, soapy presence to this fragrance, but that is what this Chanel less exclusive line is about to me. Very clean, and at least the ones that are specifically marketed towards men, very clean and masculine. Soapy clean, kind of creamy with the sandalwood in here as well. The heliotrope gives that almond kind of feel. Just a very classically gentleman, almost barbershop kind of scent profile, and it smells fantastic. So check this one out from Chanel. Again, this one is called Boy. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list, I know you guys have heard a lot about Porthole from the brand of Lamari Paris. Well, they have another fragrance in their portfolio that is very much a signature scent. And that's kind of sort of what, at the end of the day, what we're talking about here. Signature scents that are very, very versatile and that women really find to be very, attractive. And this one definitely fits that description. This one is called Noble Cavalli. Again, Lamari Paris, and this one is basil, lavender, vetiver, and apple. Again, amazing signature scent. Very inoffensive, again, and like I've been saying about this whole list, I can't think of a time and place that it won't be appropriate to wear this fragrance. It just has that signature scent kind of scent profile. Again, doesn't hurt that it gets you noticed. So check this one out from the brand of Lamari Paris. This is Noble Cavalli. All right, guys, we're going back to the brand of Louis Vuitton. They have so many fragrances that could fit this category, fit this description. And I'm putting this one on here because I haven't talked about it as much lately. Limmensite. Limmensite. I put so many guys onto this fragrance. Ginger, sage, geranium, and ambroxan are some of the main notes in this fragrance. Of all the great fragrances from Louis Vuitton, when I made my initial purchase from Louis Vuitton, this is the one that I bought. This is the one that I guess caught my attention the most. And I smelled imagination. Now, I smelled meteoric, and those were in contention, but I went with this. It's really good, guys. Again, there have been so many great releases from that house, from that brand, whereas I think this one is the fragrance that got talked about a lot initially. But don't forget about it. Don't sleep on it. This is an amazing signature scent. It gets compliments, and I can't think of an occasion that it won't work. Louis Vuitton, Limmensite. Guys, I guess I gotta just come to terms with this. This has been one of my favorite designer releases of the year. I've talked about Mugler's Phantasm, which is still probably my favorite, but this is gonna be, when I do my designer fragrance pickups this year, it's gonna be in the top 5. Versace Eros Energy. Look at the dent, man. This is lemon, black currant, oak moss, and pink pepper. Of course, it smells like Aventus minus pineapple. Add a huge dose of lemons. And that's exactly what this fragrance smells like. Performance on it is about, I'm learning now, is about 4 hours. So it's not super great on performance, between 4 to 5 hours. But man, it's so good. And what I love about it, it's so inexpensive, you can just reapply it. I took this with me recently. The missus and I went to Mexico. And it was just a fragrance, just like I'm talking about. I could just grab it and go. Whether we were going out for for dinner that night or just going to hang out on the beach, whatever we were doing, this fragrance was perfect for it. And it got me noticed, got some compliments. It's gonna do that. And I love the fact that it's only 110 bucks. Standing ovation for Versace for the price. It's good, guys. I really highly recommend it. Great signature scent for a great price. Versace Eros Energy. All right, guys, another designer fragrance released this year that's really good. That's probably going to be in my top 5 from Chanel. This is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Super Ligra. Super Ligra. This is amber. This is white musk and grapefruit. I can't say anything other than it smells fantastic. Seriously, it has that Chanel quality to it. Very, very versatile and very, very highly likable scent profile. I've gotten multiple compliments the time that I've worn this out and about. I've worn it to the gym. All these places that I've talked about, I've worn it to work. I know what I'm talking about with this one, guys. Do yourself a favor and just get it. It is really good. From the brand of Chanel, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Super Ligra. All right, guys, next up on this list, another fragrance again. This one kind of has that Aventus kind of DNA. Those scent profiles just work. From the brand of Wilhelm Parfumerie, this is called Morning Chess. Morning Chess. And what you're going to get here is bergamot, galbanum, patchouli, and amber. So again, it kind of hints around the Aventus DNA, hints around the Hasivat DNA, kind of somewhere in the middle of those two fragrances. And just like those two fragrances, it's attention grabbing. It's a compliment puller. It is very versatile. Do yourself a favor and check it out. From the brand of Wilhelm Parfumerie, this is Morning Chess. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list comes from the brand of YSL. This came out in 2020, and I was one of the only people really talking about how great this fragrance was. It could have been just because that year, of course, was very different and challenging for a lot of people, and their minds were not on fragrances, but my God, guys, epitomizes everything I'm talking about today. L'Homme Les Parfums. This is so good, man. So good. Cardamom, geranium, violet leaves, and amber. Just, oh my goodness. I have so many very distinct memories in my mind of wearing this fragrance to, again, all the settings and environments that I've mentioned today. And in each of those settings and environments, getting asked about this fragrance. From the office to gas stations to the gym, I've had people inquire about this fragrance. It just smells great. So just check it out, man. From the brand of YSL, this is L'Homme Les Parfums. All right, guys, and last but not least, a fragrance. Listen, easy grab and go. I rock it a lot, and very highly complimented. Released a few years ago. I don't remember the exact year, but it's from the brand of Paco Rabanne. This is Invictus Legend. Nice dent in this bottle as well. I rock it, man. It's good. What you get here is ambergris, geranium, grapefruit, and some guaiac wood as the main notes. And again, you know the theme of the list. It works, it works, it works. Check it out from the brand of Paco Rabanne, Invictus Legend. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. As I gave you guys 10 fragrances women cannot ignore, and they're very versatile. From the boardroom to the gym, these fragrances will get the job done. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.